Hello there, this is Critical from Critical Media, just taking a look at the 2020 hardcover release of The Power of Shazam, Book 1. This is done by Jerry Ordway, which for Captain Marvel fans, you definitely know that name, with the art by Peter Krause, Mike Manley, and Glenn Whitmore when the series began. But once again, Jerry Ordway was the overall writer. And what we usually do at this channel is give you an idea of what to expect if you ever come across these books in the wild. So we go over the exterior, some bonus material, art and plot points, and then a brief review at the end. Now before jumping in, yes, for those of you returning to the channel, Captain Marvel, he's my number one favorite superhero. Definitely shows, that's for sure. And it kind of has a little bit to do with this old 70s comic, the one that got me to like the character. But go figure, I read that in the 90s, where this series was going on at the same time. And man, this is perfection. It basically serves as the reimagining, or should I say, the modern day interpretation of Captain Marvel. But you know what? Let's go right back to the nature of this channel. So, in terms of the exterior, it is a standard hardcover. And yes, we have this nice prominent cover from Jerry Ordway himself. Your traditional spine, not too much going on, but it was book one, made me want book two for so long. And then a rear here, which actually is a nice reference to the graphic novel, The Power of Shazam, that kicked it off. This puppy here. And by the way, don't worry, you don't have to go hunting for this anymore, because this book actually does include it. Actually, to give you an idea, at least from the top here, the darker pages at the beginning, that's the graphic novel. Meanwhile, the white is when the series began in '95. But anywho, underneath the dust jacket, just a wraparound image by Jerry Ordway himself. I do kind of wish they cropped it a little bit better, but hey, that's just me. Not bad there. No text on the spine, but that's okay. DC red badge, at least it's following suit for the character. But a nice finish, I can't deny that. Now, at least in terms of bonus material, admittedly not too much going on, at least at the back. So yeah, you just get like a cover design here from Jerry himself. Just a pencil design. But I love these notes because you could tell Jerry, he understood what Captain Marvel is supposed to be. He understood the anima of the champion. He just understood the mythos so damn well. Man, just love it way too much. Even his explanation behind why Fawcett City looks the way it does. But I love these little notes at the end, and a very expansive introduction though from Jerry himself. So that definitely makes up for me the bonus material. Just, man, you could tell it's a labor of love. Greenlit way back in '91. Man, just so damn good. And yeah, as I mentioned, The Power of Shazam just basically serves as a modern retelling of his story. It's ultra faithful to his Golden Age introduction. There are minor tweaks, and when I say minor, I mean maybe like one or two. And they're not even grandiose. They're just perfect. And Jerry Ordway, as you kind of notice from the, at least the bullets, the credits, he was all over the graphic novel. So when you read the beginning, this is all Jerry Ordway. The writing, the art, colors, basically everything. The lettering is done by Costanza. But anywho, yes, it pretty much does follow suit where they kind of connect it with this real world situation where, yes, for those of you who remember your history, they had to move the Ramses temple, Ramses II's temple, because it was going to get flooded by the canal. So at least they send some researchers, some archaeologists who happen to be Billy's parents, Cece and Mary Batson. And go figure, their attaché is Theo Adam. This is before, of course, he gets the powers. As a matter of fact, this is the reason why he himself also gets the powers. And yeah, as they're inside the temple, they also unearth Shazam's tomb, which is a nice callback, kind of like to the old film, The Adventures of Captain Marvel from like the 40s. But also, it also enhances the idea of where Black Adam went when he was being punished. So instead of like in the Golden Age where Black Adam was sent 5,000 years away from Earth, in this, he's actually in, I guess his spirit is entombed in this weird scarab, which is a direct reference to that old movie. But as you can see, kind of like gets into Theo's head and makes him go crazy to the point where he kills Billy's parents and takes off with the scarab. But then the story flashes forward to Billy in the modern time, or at least modern times as it was written. And yes, I love how in this book a lot of things are explained as to like not only the golden age logic, like everything that was kept intact, but the way Jerry Ordway modernized everything and made it believable. So yeah, Billy's still a kid on the streets. He's still optimistic. You know, he's that very bright kid. But yeah, you know, just life won't give him a break. But I like these references to like the Black Hawks and even the foreshadowing with the Men in Black. Even the little reference to, of course, Bill Parker and Otto Binder, or you don't know if that's Jack Binder as well. They both worked on Captain Marvel back in the day. But anywho, yes, this awesome painted style, this very chance meeting with him and Bodog Savannah, or Thaddeus Bodog Savannah, I should say. Man, just everything about it links up perfectly. This is basically his golden age being just flashed right before your eyes. Things that were introduced in the golden age, like his uncle, the reason why Billy lives on the streets. The guy stole his inheritance and all that. Of course, the way he meets the wizard, the way he gets his powers for the first time, the confusion as to becoming like a Superman, basically. It all works so well. Like, man, if ever there was a blueprint of how to bring back a golden age character, this is it. Even this awesome moment where this is basically his first encounter or first event as a superhero. He stops a bombing. He's like, yeah, let me just throw the bomb away. He doesn't realize how strong he is. He throws it across the harbor and blows something else up. I just love these little moments, these little tweaks and little bits of believability that Jerry Ordway just understood. Like, so perfect. And the fact that apparently magic explains a lot of different things. It also allows you to unfill certain holes, so to speak. So very on point in that light. I love the kinetics even that Jerry Ordway lined up for their fights. Just perfect. A perfect ending even to their battle. So good. But anywho, that's at least before the series starts. Sorry for that there. Just before the series starts, they did slap in this Superman Batman little mini story. The only reason why I want to even highlight it is because yes, Jerry did write it, Jerry Ordway, and it still references and keeps things within the modern version of the character. But anywho, as I kind of hinted earlier, yes, it does flash forward 5 years where now the Power of Shazam series begins. So Billy's more of a teenager now. He's got a job working for Wiz Comics, just like in the Golden Age. He's basically homeschooled. He's already had encounters with some enemies, like, of course, Ebok here. Stanley Print Whistle. Man, I just love all the little references. It's so damn good. Jeez-a-loo. But even references to like some obscure enemies that maybe some folks don't know. Like, let's see here. I think they'd even do one for Arson Fiend, who gets a huge power upgrade in this. Like, very on point. Jeez, I can't get over it. Like, the attention to detail that this series had is just way too good. Oh yeah, even Muscles McGinnis, another Golden Age character. Just everything about it had this proper feel. It felt old yet new at the same time. It's so weird to describe it, but man, just so perfect. Even down to the spelling bee where he meets his sister for the first time. Like, everything was well thought out and well characterized. Yeah, the beginning of Mary. I will say they do kind of change it where Mary gets the power before Freddy does. That's a super small gripe, but still, I just love it all the same. The way they find out about each other. Man, just overall strong art from Peter Krause at this point. The connection with Captain Nazi, his return even. The way they introduce Freddy, once again, exactly like in the Golden Age. So perfect. Yeah, I'm so glad he got his revenge against, what's his face, Albert Krieger. Captain Nazi, essentially. But even this nod to the Fawcett Comics heroes, or should I say Fawcett Magazine, Spy Smasher, yeah, look at that, Minuteman, Bulletman, just so damn good. And a little bit later in the series, you get Ibis too. Man, this series is just the definition of perfection to me, man. Everything about it. It's almost at times where when I'm looking at this series, even though it has a more anatomically correct style, because, you know, the Golden Age was very cartoony. Even Macro Boy back in the Golden Age had a very believable, you know, style of anatomy. So it still fits very well. I just love this series to death. Yeah, you even get the origin of Shazam himself, the wizard, like back when he was known as Jebediah of Canaan. Again, when he got the powers. And that's even a throwback to Otto Binder's stories back in the 70s. The whole Vlarum, that was the name of the champion back then. But man, just so perfect. Yeah, the three faces of evil. Man, everything about this series is just so damn good. Strong art and a strong narrative the whole way through. Things are explained in a very believable way. Man, I just can't help but recommend it. Yes, I am biased. He's my favorite hero, admittedly. But man, this series is so perfect in my opinion. Like, if, as I said it several times already at this point, the blueprint of how to bring back a character, not change him, enhance what's already there, and explain things in such a deep connection way. But anywho, it's no longer about me at this point. I wouldn't mind hearing your thoughts and opinions down in the comments down below, as always. And hey, hopefully I'll see you folks in the next video. Y'all folks take care.